some more Animal Crossing. And have you been busy today doing some more menial tasks?
Yeah, I have been pretty busy. So today we got the proper museum and the shop.
Just today?
Yeah, because yesterday we didn't have it, did we? So I'm just going to pop into the museum because I do have something to donate. What else do we here? Yep. So we could. There's not much stuff in the museum as of yet because obviously we've just started. So
Yeah.
there's quite a few fossils though that I've not actually went down and had a look yet at what it looks like down there.
So like the ones that you've deleted?
Yeah, so I kind of had a wee look around the butterfly area, but considering we had about 3 butterflies, there wasn't very much to look at. Yes. So maybe have a quick wee wander around the museum just to see what it looks like.
Definitely.
I'll just make this donation to Blathers.
Is it letting us do the multiple donations just yet?
Yeah,
That's good.
we can now do 2. So that fossil had already 3 days of, well, is this day 4? Day 4 in, and it's already, we're already finding stuff that
Just
we've
finding
already got
duplicates.
in the museum.
Nightmare. Well, I suppose it's a good little bit of cash we get because some of
Yeah.
those things are actually pretty decent
When
money
you're trying to
wise.
sell them, yeah. So
For
let's
getting
see
rid of,
what's
yeah.
actually down here. So we've got this thing.
I mean, I imagine it's probably going to be pretty barren just yet because as much as I think we have like 9 fossils or something like that we brought in, I can't remember,
Might have been
but
a little bit more than that.
maybe a bit more.
12 or something.
Okay.
Oh yeah, because like we've got quite a lot here.
Okay, nice.
Oh, and we've got this random bit that just seems to be
Yeah.
floating about.
Okay, no worries.
Okay, I don't think there'll be much more in the other section.
Nah, it's probably. I mean, I think the museum's pretty cool, and like it is nice to see your progress and stuff like that. But sometimes it's like, yeah, once it's there, I don't really.
No, I think my favourite bit is the fish section. The fossil
Yeah.
bits, I'm not really that bothered about. The butterfly section can be quite nice
Yeah.
as well.
It's pretty cool. I quite like when it gets expanded and you get that little bit extra for the paintings,
The paintings.
which I think's pretty cool. But yeah, I know what you mean. In general, it's.
I didn't really get on board much with the paintings, if I'm honest. I think I know you obviously did go and that's the wee lobster guy in
I
there.
suppose the thing with the paintings is there's only so much you can really do because a lot of it's out of your control. Because if if red never shows up, then you've got absolutely.
Yeah, I think it does show up quite often, but I just kept forgetting to look for him. And then, then I just forgot really. And I know that you always noticed when he was on your island, and I just didn't pay much attention to be honest. Oh, there's that little sucker shark thing up there.
Oh yeah, we found that the other day, didn't we?
Yeah. So we also today had to build a bridge kit. So we had to. What did we have to build again? We had to collect some wood, and then we had to build some wooden stakes or something like that.
Yeah, you can win stakes because I suppose this is us starting to actually making some progress towards expanding,
Yeah.
being able to go villager hunting, being able to get people's houses built, which is pretty exciting actually, especially when we've been, I don't know, again I think back to my very first playthrough, it felt like this moment took ages, so
yeah.
I think today we need to make sure we find where we want to put that bridge, and then we just need to kind of keep tidying up the island a little bit, and then maybe go hunting, see if we can find someone.
We have this kit for the bridge just now, so I don't really know where you want to put it, and so we're either, if we put it here, it means it takes you right over that whole side. Obviously there's parts that we can't get to because we don't have the ladder yet, so it's either that or we're putting it
I feel as though at this stage it's probably worthwhile building it across to that bit on the right, because we go there quite often for fishing.
For the beach and stuff.
Yeah, it's where a pier is, and I feel like that's probably where we've started planting flowers, so it might
Yeah.
be quite useful for tending those.
Just means we don't have to worry about filling out our boat
Yeah.
all the time.
Definitely, yeah. So I would I'd maybe go somewhere across to the right there then, just get it done and see how it looks.
Yeah, maybe. Or further up. We need to get rid of that tree, I guess.
Just go down to that little bit you were standing at before, but just
Right,
jump
then
out a
comes
little bit.
This bit, yeah.
Just to the right, yeah, see if we can build it there. Don't know if it will because of that.
Sometimes the stream, if the river's too small, it won't do it.
Yeah, it's definitely worth giving it a go though. Just the right width. That's just basically because of that bit there.
I think this bit's just not. Okay, so maybe just need to go higher. This will be too much. Just build the bridge.
So is every single bit of that giving us the knockback?
Yeah, I think the knockback. Yeah, so I think it needs to be.
Is it wide enough?
I think that's what it's saying. It's not wide enough.
See if you go right down the bottom to just see that little empty bit there. Just keep going
Yeah.
down.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there.
Better be closer.
I think that looks like a decent bit. Should be wide enough. Yeah, do that.
Just do it
Because I
right
think that
at
what
that
would be quite good there is it means when we're doing our rounds and we're running around doing the
Yeah.
beaches or if we're fishing, it's just a lot easier to follow that round. Obviously, it's the most basic bridge going,
Yeah,
so
and
we'll
end up
probably
not
replace
keeping
that.
it long term. Well, although in my last island I did keep that little bridge. Remember, I've made it a little feature in my island.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Just felt like it's too much effort to get rid of it. So what else did we want to do tonight? So that's the bridge built.
Bridge built. As you can see, we've saved up quite a fair few Nook Mouse tickets there because we sent some over
Yeah,
from
so maybe just
our own
do
playthrough.
some.
I think it's worth going and just having a quick check and seeing if there is maybe something there.
Some villagers.
You never know who we could get up. Tom Nook phoned you earlier on, didn't he? And he was saying about
Yeah, we needed the bridge to. There was 3 people that were looking to move over. We needed the bridge to have the space, and I think that was about it. I might just dump some stuff in here.
because I think if we go and we get some hunting done, we may be able to ask that person to move in, and
Yeah.
they will be our first person that comes from
That
those initial
comes,
3
yeah.
houses that we build. I suppose we just need to be mindful if we do actually get anybody really good, then they won't have their own design
Proper
house.
houses, yeah. I know that's the only annoying thing to
Suppose
start with.
small point though, because how often do we actually go in and view those houses and those villagers in there? So not too often.
Yeah. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna dump some stuff here. So I don't need We'll just leave the mic stand here. That's fine.
Just start doing some decorations.
I was thinking I think we're full in storage in the house as well. Actually,
So
I think I'll just leave the watering cans and stuff. So we've got. Well, I mean, to be fair, we don't really need to be collecting much stuff tonight if we're just going to go villager hunting.
Yeah.
It feels like it's a bit of a waste, but
Well, I feel as though it may be worthwhile.
picking up some stuff.
Yeah, so if we do visit a couple of islands, it would be worthwhile getting the fruit and just throwing it in that cell box, because The other thing I'm thinking is if we could pay off that first bit in the house
yeah.
and even get the next upgrade ready for tomorrow, because we're absolutely burning through the storage space there,
Yeah, that's
to
true.
the point where now we've just got tons of rubbish out the back garden. Obviously we've got quite a few additional shovels and fishing rods and things that we took
That
over
the
from our
sharp
old game.
axe. Do you have a normal axe?
I think you may have one in your inventory, but again, if we're doing some island hopping, then it doesn't really matter if we're taking a sharp axe. We can still harvest some wood and then get back over. It doesn't matter if we're cutting them down.
Yeah, actually, I'll maybe just take that one then, because it saves us trying to make one.
Yeah, totally.
Okay, so we'll just pick up this last item then, and then we'll just head on down to the airport. We've got some flowers there that we should have planted earlier as well. So today in the shop there was all these flowers that were available for us to buy. So we did buy them, but I've not planted them yet. I had a bit of a busy day today.
Yeah, got that little bin out there as well for a little bit of aesthetic effect.
Yep.
But I think we just need to really kind of take it step by step here, get some hunting on the go, see what we can get from it.
I think villager hunting's one of the favourite
I
favourite things to do.
Love villager hunting.
I think we've not really decided if we've got anybody in mind that we want as well.
Nah, we haven't. We've very much just been seeing who comes up.
Yeah.
Part of me thinks that I just really want to see what's out there and pick people that we like rather than going for the obvious popular choices.
Right, come on, let's be good to us. Take us to a nice island. The only thing is, hopefully, it doesn't send us anywhere. We need a ladder.
Yeah, I think.
Because actually, we did get the recipe for a ladder today.
did we?
Yeah, I've just not made one.
Might be worthwhile getting on that pretty quick then, because I think now that we have the ability to have a ladder, when we go onto islands, it could potentially be one
Yeah.
where we need to go up.
Well, actually, I could have a look when we fly over. I can have a look at what because it should be shown to be able to build
It
it.
should be, yeah.
I'm sure I got the recipe today. Right, let's see the anticipation.
Let's see, oh no, it's another quite flat one. Oh, who's that? I don't know who that
I'm
is.
not sure I
I'll
like.
put it away.
Oh, why did I do that?
I think we've actually got somebody half decent here, by the way.
A cat though, isn't it?
Bob.
Bob. Reminds me of
Oh, it's
a
so
street
hard.
cat named Bob. If only it was orange.
Um,
I'm just going to see if we've got that ladder recipe, then we can. I feel like I'm not a fan of Bob, to be fair.
are you not?
Are you a fan of Bob?
I think he does look pretty cool, and I think at one point in time he was on my list.
Yeah, look, there's a ladder recipe there.
What do we need? 444. Okay, that's fine. Just go and cut some trees and get that prepared.
Yeah, I guess the thing is, we're probably going to change these villagers a lot during the course of this
Yeah,
game. So, I mean, it's not massively important.
Totally. I think we're really not that fussed with who we go with. So
Well, maybe if it's funny that we've got lilies as well. I don't know what I was going to say there. If you want to take this guy, we can just go ahead and take him.
nah, I think
No, you're not into it.
no, that's fine. I think we both need to be pretty certain that is who we want to go with. So I reckon we pass on Bob. We move on. He looks cool. He may be quite a lot of people's
I
favourites.
bet we literally get big bears and eagles for the rest of the night now.
Oh no, I don't.
I'm just going to see if there's a bottle along here.
An evening of Paula's and Celia's.
I think eagles are my least favourite.
Eagles, really?
Yeah, I don't really like eagles, and then there's something else I don't like either. Can't remember. I'll be sure to see one tonight, I'm sure. Okay. Yeah, that wasn't going to last long. I hate a flimsy axe. Hate flimsy tools in general.
They definitely do not
suck
last very
so
long.
bad.
You
It's
get
like that was about 3 trees. It's like, nope, sorry, had enough.
you get so used to as soon as you get onto the half decent tools,
Yeah.
it just okay, they still break, but you just always get so used to getting a little bit more out of them.
Definitely. Okay. Is this just going to kill the tree? Would this get rid out of it? Yeah. But then it just kills it? Yeah.
Yeah, so it just fails it, but because we're obviously
Not on our own island.
it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
I think sometimes it's a little bit quicker, I feel, using the sharp axe.
Always forget that you can get wood out of the coconut trees as well.
Yeah.
I think that should be 4
What
anyway.
does that put us up to?
Yeah, right, let's go
Enough.
make the ladder and then
I reckon don't mess about, let's just get on our
Yeah.
way,
can't be right.
get out, get some...
It's boring doing all this stuff. I'll make the ladder and then we'll just head on to the next island.
Yeah, because I feel like there's some rocks there, it's good to hit, but right now we're in an
No.
okay place, mats wise. It's more about just trying to get that
Yeah,
away.
get some island,
islanders.
some islanders or villagers even.
Yeah, islanders. Talking as if it's Love Island here.
Right, on to the next one.
Let's go.
This bit always takes so long as well.
It's the only bad bit about villager hunting is it can just take so much
Ages.
time.
Right. I'm off again. I wanna fly. Take my Nook Miles ticket and take me somewhere good.
Let's see if everything crossed for a result here.
Time for takeoff.
It is so much waiting about for this bit. Let's see who we get.
Right, let's see. Hurry up, hurry up. Oh, nice roses in this one. Oh,
Who have we got?
kangaroos.
Oh my god. Oh, you just know when it's a kangaroo, it is a whole lot of nope.
Nope. I kinda want to pick up the fossil though.
Not a bad idea to get some fossils.
Right, let's go.
Yeah, I just wouldn't even hang about on that one. Get back in the plane.
Take me home. It's so annoying this bit as well, having to go all the way back to the airport to just go to another island. If only they could just take you to another island.
I know, it would be, I guarantee, a very highly requested update that from here we could just go and generate another island and stay on our way.
I mean, I'm just thinking about the pollution here as well, you know. All these trips back to the home destination.
I don't know that there's a carbon footprint in Animal Crossing just yet.
Just practically.
Although, what a way to get people interested.
Right, okay. Island number 3. Let's see if we can have anybody good this time.
Number 3. I feel like there's so much waiting about when we're doing this, but
I know. Oh, this one's got
so we've definitely got
ladder abilities. I'm glad we made that ladder actually,
Yeah.
because I'll need to go.
all the way up. This is say I feel like because we now have the ladder, it will start generating islands that need
Do you think
them.
if we didn't have the ladder, it wouldn't?
Possibly not. Oh, it's not looking promising.
Oh, good.
Oh, that's not good. In fact, we'll go up there a wee second, just hit these rocks, because I don't know if this is a little bit of a different design island, and if those are normal rocks or if they are slightly different. So it might be worthwhile knocking a couple of those just to see if we can get anything good out of it.
It looks like Money Rock Island without the
Nice.
how when you get Money Rock Island, but you're obviously having to go in the middle bit.
Ah, okay.
It's just, I think it just looks good because it's a good one because you can just stand at the edge. You don't have to dig any holes.
Yeah.
I
That's
don't feel like we need any of this stuff.
fair enough. Yeah, maybe just go on our way because we ain't interested in big lion dude.
I feel like as well, one of the islands that looks like this, you can usually get quite a lot of scorpions from as well. But you need to like totally cut everything down.
It does. It
I'm
does
sure
look
that's-
that way.
I can't remember what it looks like, but I remember doing one like this before and I had to
Yeah,
you have to cut down all
close
the
everything
trees and then you get loads. It used to be tarantulas to start with, didn't it? And then it moved into the season as
Yeah, I think
scorpions.
just because of
Season.
the season, yeah. And then it's just changed around.
Right. Just give us some nice people.
We'll take anything here. Just somebody nice. The anticipation. Here we go, here we go. I'm really am curious because I can't remember at all if doing this starts that phone call again and it's like, yep, we've got somebody who wants to move here but we don't have the house yet. And then that's where he'll start asking us to build the houses. Oh, interesting.
It's a bunny.
It's a bunny.
Or a
Is it
rabbit.
Cole?
It looks like Cole.
That
Yeah, it's
is.
Cole.
Ooh. He's pretty cool.
Don't mind Cole actually, yeah.
We're going for Bunny Island.
What, a full bunny island?
So tempted. So tempting.
Well, we take coal and then...
Let me see what is a little bit more about. Oh, have you invited them?
No.
No, I just spoke to him for the next time. I was just thinking here, let's just have a quick look at Cole. What do we know about him other than that he is a rabbit?
He is a rabbit.
Cole. So, lazy.
Lazy.
Quite like some lazy villagers. And his house is pretty sweet.
But he won't
But
get it
he
like
would
that.
obviously
Yeah.
get that. Okay. It's up to you. We're still early. We've got plenty of time that we could go some more
Well,
hunting.
he's coming.
He's coming.
Made that decision right there.
Made the decision. We have our first.
But I'll be interested to see if we go to another place if they're still
Yeah,
any-
it's still there. Because I'm sure if I remember rightly, because we've done this and we've got the first villager, then that's where Tom Nook will get on the blower to us and they'll tell us that, oh, actually, I need to start making some houses here for these people that want to move. And then when that happens, we need to start making all those additional items to furnish them.
Oh. I was like, oh, that looks like quite a big fish. No, it's a tire.
Got it.
Okay, right, so let's go back and see what happens.
Definitely.
Okay, so villager number 1 has been invited.
Villager number 1, Cole the Bunny. Maybe it's time to go and have a word with Tom Nook. Because we were thinking about selling off, paying off that first house loan.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
we've saved up enough cash. Right now, pretty much don't have anything we need for it.
No, because the first bridge was free.
Yeah, didn't need to pay anything for the first bridge, and then it's house progress is what we need most. So I think, yeah, it's a case of we should go see what's what, see what he's saying to it.
Right.
Let's see, what's he saying? I'm surprised.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I've got to tell him about the bridge. We set it up and we're all good to go. Right, let's see. I'm sure.
He did say, ask me what to do.
Okay.
Oh, we need to wait.
We want to start on homes now. Okay. Ah, okay, so he needs to send us the house construction kits.
Oh, no, I don't have any room, right?
We don't have any room, so was there some of that stuff that we wanted to share?
I could just sell some of the fruit and that. I'll put it in the wee Dropbox.
Yeah, just get rid of some of that. I know obviously we're going to lose a little bit of money on it, but you know what, I'd rather just get rid of it and then we wake up to that phone call with some money transferred to us.
So just get rid of the pears and the grass. Oh, there's a bit of stuff can go in there as well. There's a fossil there, let's just see if I can.
Again, no, I'm starting to think with these 3 houses, where do we put them?
Well, that was the whole point of building the bridge.
Because I think, do we want them over that side, or
I think
do we want to just have them all in a little area? Because again, like we've said, we kind of want to get to that 3-star rating as quick as we can, get
Yeah,
the
so we can
terraform and
start,
pretty much
yeah.
just start making those little windy paths. So we need people in to get there, because I
Yeah.
don't think we can get to 3 stars until we have
Those people in.
the full 10 villagers, and then we obviously need to start decorating, but might be worthwhile just going for that plant random stuff all over the place. Have a beach full of washing
Random
machines
stuff.
and satellite dishes and other random nonsense.
Yeah, and
Get
then
the star rating up, and then we can start clearing it all and building it properly.
probably a good idea.
Just don't feel like I'm in any great rush to get to 5 at the moment. I'd rather get to 3, get all the tools we need, and then start afresh and just really start making something out of it.
Yeah. No, I think you're right. Just I think the building up part of the island is the most fun. I think once you get to 5 stars, then you're just kind of waiting for the updates that come from Nintendo to make it
you're
a
waiting
bit different.
waiting for some updates, and then you're just kind of maintaining it at that
Yeah.
point. I do think it's quite cool if you think, right, okay, I've got an idea, I've got a theme, I really want to do this, and then just dedicating part of your island to it. And I do quite like that idea of having loads of different places rather
Yeah.
than just one theme that runs throughout the whole island. But I guess that's what we can do over these streams and this time, is just really get it going.
Yep. So that's the free housing kits.
So that's us got them in our inventory now.
Oh yeah, remember this bit when you need to get the furniture for each house?
Yeah, so I think he gave us some recipes as well for making
Yeah.
stuff.
I'm going to pay off the house whilst I'm here as well. Because we actually ran out of storage in the house today as well.
Yeah, we've been hoarding a couple of things from our previous games, but yeah, we have got a lot there. So pay from savings, get that first loan done, and I think it's as well just to get this done as quick as we can. Whilst we're not going to start decorating that extra room, just gives us the extra storage
Yeah, it gives
space.
us the extra storage space. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead with the bigger house update just now.
Yes. How much is our next upgrade? Is it 250 or 200?
196 is it?
198.
Because that was that 98 or 96? 198.
198, it's the extra 100. Pretty doable. I think it doesn't feel too
No.
painful your first couple of upgrades, but then as soon as you start getting to that 3, 4 and get your basement, it is pretty hefty money.
Yeah.
No longer can you just catch a few fish and that's you done in a day. House upgraded.
Oh, there are 4 other options. Choose one of these or one of the previous. We had aqua, didn't we?
Yeah, we had aqua.
We just leave it at aqua.
Always aqua. Aqua was the absolute best.
Right, so we've got these free house kits.
Yeah.
Do you think if we place a house kit, somebody will move in, or they won't move in until we get all the furniture?
Well, we need to... The houses I don't think can be built until we have done the furniture, if I remember
So I
right.
can just lay the plots of land out for them?
I think so. Yeah, I think it's alright for us to do that. So I would say we don't really need to be too picky with where these ones go. We've got that bit extra space over on the new island that we opened up with the bridge, or that will be opened up from tomorrow, so we can certainly place them there, or maybe we can just go main island, get them down in this kind of area, and then we can start moving about. Although it'd be good to have some kind of idea of where we're putting them. I think like on both our playthroughs we've kind of had our houses in set areas,
Yeah.
and what I think might be quite cool to do in this is have them kind of randomly dotted around the place. So it might be something we want to think about.
So am I just going to put some of these houses out just now?
Yeah, might as well. As I said, I don't think we can progress until we've got them.
Yeah.
And once we have, because we have those plots, I'm pretty sure we island hunt and we can choose. We will get the campsite pretty soon though. I think once these 3 are built, the next thing we get is a campsite task.
God, that's huge, isn't it?
That is massive.
Why does it take up so much space?
I never thought houses take up that much space.
No, it's just...
You know what it is? See if you move down a little bit, because it should let you place that even though that big square goes off onto the beach. What I think these houses have that for is because, remember, we need to drop the items. Oh no, it says it's too close to the ledge, okay.
Yeah,
sorry. I was going to say...
Because we need to put the stuff around it.
And there's just that certain area around about it that you can go and drop the item in.
You can do it there if you want to put it.
Yeah, that's fine. Gets rid of 2 trees, but it's only 2 trees.
Yeah,
we can
we've
plant
got-
plenty more.
It looks tiny now.
Looks so small. Because if I remember rightly, we also need to deposit some stuff into that box.
Yeah.
And some stuff.
Release some stuff outside and then
Yeah.
some stuff inside.
Let's see, what's Tom saying to it? So we've got some furnishings for inside and then some bigger items.
I think when you click on it, it tells you what it is you need,
Yeah.
doesn't it?
That's right. There we go.
So I guess this is probably what we'll do tomorrow then.
Yeah. I think you're right. We'll just need to
We won't have
gather
time
the
to do that
materials for
tonight.
that.
No, curious.
What was getaway? Right, okay, check interior items. Yeah, so these ones are pretty straightforward, and I think we have most of the recipes for these. And the ones that we do need, I'm pretty sure we get. The thing that I did, I remember the first time I did these, I built these houses right next to one another. So when I built all those exterior items, they looked an absolute riot
Right,
because
all
they were
over the
just
place.
jumped, they were just thrown out and
Why
about.
you're still
from,
here?
He's still
Why
here.
are you still here?
Oh,
I've done it.
we've done it. We
Yeah.
found that final part.
Yeah, two more bits I had to do earlier.
Okay. 2 days in a row we've had Gulliver, which
Crazy.
is unheard of in our islands. So
Next, I actually checked the box this morning and I had the rusty part from him
from yesterday.
from doing it yesterday, so we'll have another one tomorrow. Right, we need to find another place to put another house. It's not very much space actually.
That might be quite a nice spot.
Just there. I was
Yeah,
thinking
just
that.
next to that.
And we'll maybe put another one. Maybe over the other side. I might get one here.
Yeah.
We're going to move them anyway, probably.
Although it might be too close to the ledge out on that little outcrop.
Yeah, actually, probably will be there.
But I think we could potentially look somewhere down here.
Over.
There's a spot there.
Well, here?
Yeah.
Well, I guess I'll take away the tree, but that'll be fine.
We could use that. Oh, too close. You need to move back a little bit. You might need to move right to the water's edge. No, that's fine. Yeah, why not? Obviously, we're not under any pressure to keep them here. If we want, we can get rid of them. Not a couple of trees down, but as long as we're not getting rid of any of the orange trees that we planted.
Yeah, I don't think we will. So we'll just put the other one right at the end here.
Yeah, why not? Just a nice little scenic plot next to that waterfall. Oh, okay.
Right, you need more
Need
room.
to move over a little bit more.
Oh, there's a rock there as well.
There's a rock in there.
Yep. I mean, it will just respawn, so...
Yeah, I suppose it'll respawn. That's fair enough. Or will it keep the rock?
Yeah.
It goes. That's fine, as you say, it'll respawn, so we can get it another time.
Okay, so I'm tempted just to go to... I'll see what he's saying. I was tempted just to go and do another island run just to see if there's more
see if
people.
we can still do and we can still get somebody. I think that's it when we get a little better set up, thinking, you know, when we start paying that 10 grand to put in those extra plots, it's quite good because you're in control of when you do that.
Yeah.
I think it means, you know, we'll be able to spend a bit more time in those stages of like, this is who we're going for, this is who's going to fit in. I think I would quite like to go for Sprinkle or Aurora for the penguins.
Yeah, like I really wanted Rolled and Aurora for my island, and I hunted for Rolled for ages. I've still not found them, but Aurora was the last person that I brought to the island. So she is pretty cute, but I do feel like she definitely needs her wee buddy Rolled there beside her. Did I not have Sprinkles? And I got rid of Sprinkles.
I can't remember if you had her or we both saw her on kind of various trips when we went hunting, because I definitely came across her and didn't take her and regret it now.
Oh, you regretted it.
I think that may have been when I took Blue Bear that run, but I wasn't really looking for anyone in particular, so I suppose that sometimes it's quite difficult when you don't have someone in mind.
Okay, so let's see who we get this time. Okay, so hopefully there is still some island or villagers here, so we can try and get some more people. Hurry up. Done chatting. Oh, this is a pretty island. Okay, let's see.
I can definitely see a fireplace up there.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Well, at least there is still
At least we know we can still hunt,
so.
yeah. Well, maybe we go for 2 or 3 quick runs, just let's see who we get.
Yeah, we'd rather
Before
try
we call it a night.
and invite some decent people, otherwise, nobody's going to move in randomly, so I think we maybe have a few days to...
Yeah, I think potentially at this stage...
It's not like further on in the game where you kind of have to do it in one night.
Well, we hope not, otherwise we're getting this off to a really bad start. We're going to have 5 islanders. Well, actually no, 1 we've picked. We've picked Cole.
Cole's fine. Yeah, Cole's fine.
But we really went rid of Flip and
Phoebe,
our first 2, and it would
just
be a bit of a disaster if we ended up with somebody else that we want rid of.
Okay, let's see. Don't even have any reactions yet to be giving them some love before we fly out.
I think we need villagers before we can start learning some reactions, don't we?
Okay. Let's see who's next.
Here we go. Let's see who we got. There's a wee fireplace. Oh, what? Twice? Twice? Oh my god.
See you later.
Not even entertaining that. I have no interest in the kangaroos. But
oh, it's always rubbish when you get the same one twice.
no. think this is only what, our fifth trip, and we've had the same person twice.
It's definitely not on.
Definitely not.
Right, take me back. This is the thing with villager hunting though, you could literally sit here and be at it for absolutely hours.
Ages. I know. Really is one of those ones that you could spend forever doing it. What's happening
Right.
in this one?
Oh, I really wish there was a fast forward.
Or just less dialogue to go through.
Yeah, I think because you've heard it a million times already.
I know. You've seen it, you've heard it.
It's hard as well because I actually don't have anybody specific in mind.
Nah.
A lot of the time when I was doing it for myself, I was always
Yeah.
kind of had an idea of who I wanted. I'd have maybe 3 or 4 people that I would happily take.
mean,
so maybe that makes it easier, I guess, because if you just see somebody and you think, oh, they'll do, that's fine.
Yeah.
And then you can change them later on.
Totally. I think, no, as you say, when we did it before, we made our lists and we went through and we had a look and saw, yeah, that's the villager we want and that's who we want on our island.
Oh, Big Bear.
Who is that? I mean, it's one of the big bears, which I love the cubs. They're so cute.
Yeah.
The bears, not so much. Oh,
Megan.
Big scary bear.
She's actually quite cute, but I'm just not a fan of any of the big bears.
I don't know what it is about the height of them, it just creeps me out when they're bigger than the
Because they're
villager.
so tall, yeah. I mean, they are big bears. I mean, it's in the name, but yeah, the cubs are cute. She was actually alright for a big bear, because I think I had Paula, who was not.
You hated Paula.
Yeah, she was not good, but that waterfall's quite cute.
That's quite nice. Just as you first come in.
Right, anyway.
But yeah, I think I usually saying there, you know, when we first were playing, we made our lists and we had all the people that we wanted, and we just kept going until we found them. But the only thing was, we both ended up with similar people on our lists and kept going for all the popular ones. And don't get me wrong, there's some of the ones in there that I would probably say, yeah, I definitely have on my island again. But you do just sometimes feel like, oh, every single island's the same, so it's quite nice to just not be
a bit different.
Yeah.
I kind of like when I've watched some other people playing Animal Crossing and they have went for a specific theme for villagers, so picked all the same animal and then just try to go around and get, like, you know, all the penguins or all the cats or whatever. But I feel like that's some pretty tough dedication that you're putting into that.
Yeah, to go after that.
And
Would
you
you
probably
think all hamsters get a Rodney and Hamfrey island?
No thanks. I think if I was going to do all the same, I think I would kind of quite like the penguins.
Penguins.
And maybe cubs.
Yeah. Penguins and cubs would probably be the two. Maybe even the cats, because there's quite a few cool cats. But yeah, I get that.
Yeah, cubs or penguins. I definitely want to try and get rolled, because I've wanted them for so long and I can't find them.
So long.
He was always on my top list and I've never been able to get him anywhere. Oh, it's Fauna.
Fauna.
I do like Fauna.
Yeah, we can't.
I have Fauna on that island, and she's a pretty awesome.
Yeah, Fauna's so cute. We can't pass on Fauna. Oh, there we go. We've got a new follow there, Pat Douglas. Thank you very much for the follow.
Yeah, Fauna's cute and she's
so
nice.
She's one that's really quite highly sought after sometimes as well.
It took me a while to get Fauna. She was on my list of ones I wanted. and I think I've only had her for maybe like 4 or 5 weeks or something like that.
Yeah, like I think I saw Fauna when I was hunting as well.
You didn't take her?
I didn't take her, no. Which I don't know why now. That I think about it, but yeah, I don't know why.
You were sometimes quite funny with some of the people that you didn't take, and I was always like, why are you not taking that person?
I think though, I just, as I said, like, it absolutely set my mind on this is who I'm going to go after and get, and didn't deviate from it at all. So even when somebody amazing like Fauna came up and it was a difficult one, I was just like, nah,
Nope.
I'm sticking to going after who I want to get. I mean, I think I passed on Audie like 3 times when I know how many people absolutely love Audie and want her on the island, but yeah, I'm fairly certain I passed her like 3 times.
Crazy.
I know.
I don't think there's anybody that I've really passed up on that I regret.
There's been a few times where we've been on that drag of island hunting. It's like, oh, I maybe should have just taken that person that I was okay with. I think that's why the Fauna incident sticks in my head, because it was kind of like that with me. But sometimes, ultimately, you always end up getting past it, and you'll get move on to somebody else.
As the days go past, it hurts less.
Talking like it's a breakup here.
Yeah, I mean, like, not taking Fauna is terrible.
I know.
Anyway, we have her on this island,
We have
along
her.
with Cole. Good start. 1 more to go.
That's decent.
It could be a pretty good night if we get 1 more
Oh, if we get one more,
that we
let's
actually
see.
quite interested in.
A Raymond or a
A rolled,
a
please.
Rold.
Rolled sprinkle. Aurora. I like Aurora.
You like Aurora?
I've got Aurora.
Yeah, Aurora's pretty cool.
I feel like they're a package though.
Yeah.
I feel like they should just come together. 2 in 1. Right, let's get on with this.
Let's see who we got. Oh, nope.
I don't even want to talk to them.
Don't even want to go any further.
Nope.
Not for me.
I'm not into the pigs. No pigs. No. I'm not a fan of the horses either. And what I was really disappointed about was that I can't even remember the name of the unicorn. What's the unicorn called again?
Julian.
Julian. I thought I would want Julian until I seen Julian, and then I went, I don't want you. I think that was one of the ones that I got like
Yeah.
4 or 5 times. Kept coming up against. So one of those nights I was hunting for like, I think I must have used like 100 tickets or something like that, and I kept getting Julian all the time, and I was
Yeah, that's right. I remember seeing you like 3 times during one hunt. That's so funny. Tank 98 popping up in the chat there. Followed us on. Thank you very much for the follow. I know, sometimes though when you're doing this, it's like you get stuff that comes through and you're like, oh my goodness, why am I doing this? Like another one that's just absolute nightmare.
Just depends. Maybe we should just make an island full of pigs.
Oh, I had Gala on my island at one point, didn't I? I'm sure she was
At the
one
beginning?
I'm sure she was one of the first ones that I got when I was going through the...
I think I had a pig.
Yeah, I definitely had her. She was okay, but...
Just not a long-term resident.
Yeah, not a long-term one for me.
You can pass by, but you're not staying.
Nah. It was a note for me. In fact, she might have been one of the first ones, or she would have been one of the first ones to move out.
Oh, I've seen a bit of pink there.
A bit of pink. Oh,
Yep.
who's that?
The tail also.
That might be another big bear, possibly.
Yeah.
It's a panda.
Pandas, I'm not into pandas too much either.
Nah. I feel that's twice
Just
we've
kind
had
of what a
this island and it's been disappointing.
pinky.
Ugh. It's a hard no from me.
Yeah, not a massive fan.
Yeah.
So we'll just
Pink.
leave it there.
Pink panda. Nah.
Always takes so long. I feel like it's a better way of doing it, but actually in reality I think just going into my pockets is easier.
I mean, we've got plenty of
coins
Nook Miles now,
to
so
just buy the.
Because I think the ring's
thing.
only 800.
Yeah, I think it is only.
It helps out massively.
Right. Maybe a couple more and see if we get lucky.
Yeah, definitely get a couple more in, I think, before the night is over.
I want to fly.
Let's see where we go with this one.
Right, let's go.
Let's see who we're gonna get.
Just like think positively.
Think positive. I like it. Here we go. Anticipation every time.
Right, let's see.
Oh, it's a mouse.
Yeah.
Don't like the mice.
Nah, I just feel like very. No, that's not a very pretty mouse either. The mice for me, I don't know. They're just. I know mice in real life have big ears and small faces, but I feel like the proportions in the game go too far.
Yeah.
They look a bit strange.
I think there are just some of the species. It's just like it's a hard no on every single one.
I think that's frogs for me.
Yeah, frogs. I mean, frogs. It just absolutely Cousteau says it all for me. Just
So, did you have him?
No, I don't. But it just cannot handle.
No, I don't think none of the frogs are particularly pretty in my eyes. I don't know, for me I kind of like a lot of the cutesy animals.
Cutesy ones. I mean, it says it all. Oh, another wee follower there. X-Bones, thank you very much for the follow.
Okay.
So is this us on the way out or are we home?
No, we in.
We in?
You're
Oh,
not paying attention.
sorry. Get so distracted by chat there.
Right, let's see. Nope. I'll jump. I don't know who this person's called. It's a rhino, isn't it though?
It's a rhino. I mean,
But unless it's meringue, then
yeah, Meringue is the only.
Bubbles. Cute name, but
Oh, Bubbles, cutesy name for a not so cutesy character.
yeah, meringue is definitely the only rhino I'd be up for having.
Yeah.
We need to put a limit on how many more islands we're visiting. Otherwise, we're going to just do this all night.
That's the thing, is you can just get so carried away with.
Yeah. You just get into it, and we legit have a normal job to go to in the morning, unfortunately.
Yeah. Unfortunately, as much as it's been fantastic tonight, and we're starting to grow and get ever closer to that magic 50, still got the day job in the morning.
Which is sad, but what can you do?
So, let's see. We'll put ourselves a limit. 2 more?
Yeah, I'd say maybe 3.
3. Okay, we'll go for 3.
This is 1, then we'll do 2 more.
2 1. That's fine. The magic 3. Let's see
Magic
who we
3.
can get.
Do you want to do this for a bit?
Yeah, sure. I'll take over for these last 3. Let's see what we've got.
I feel like it's not been too bad though tonight. Like, I'm not disappointed with having Cole and Fauna. Like,
Yeah.
they're actually pretty decent ones.
Yeah, I think that's
It's not ones. I think if we had taken that original cat, I would have been a little bit like.
I don't know. I was just actually when we were talking there about the ones that we've gone after in the past. I actually think Bob was on my list at one point.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Maybe that's why.
Because I'm fairly certain he was, and that's possibly why I was like, oh, when he first came up. Oh, we'll get Maddie. I had Maddie.
Okay.
She's quite cute, but she's just a kind of basic dog. So
Yeah.
I mean, I've had her before, so I'm gonna say no.
Okay, I totally agree with you.
That's fine. I'll go and see. Oh, I really want to pick up some of these
I'd
oranges
maybe
as
take the
well.
oranges, just
Yeah.
because.
Just because they're not a native, you know, they're worth a
Yeah,
bit
you
of
make
cash.
quite a bit of money from them, so it just seems like a bit of a waste
Yeah.
not to take them.
I'll pick up a few of them. I don't actually think I've got that much space anyway, so I'll maybe get a couple of. Oh no, actually we do have a couple of space. So.
Yeah, I would definitely take the oranges. It's the best way to grow some money.
Yeah. Just some quick cash, early game.
It's definitely needed.
Yeah. Now that we've got a £198,000 house to pay off.
Well, yeah. There is also that matter.
Not going to bother getting the ladder and getting the ones up top. Not get.
Nah, just get all the ones that are within easy reach, and then gets us something to sell, and then we can move on to a couple more islands before the night
2 more islands before we
comes
finish.
into day.
Before we move into a new day. Just because it would annoy me if I didn't go get
Yeah.
these last 2.
Last two. Perfect.
Done. So how many did we get there?
39.
39. And what did we think they were?
They're like 500 each.
500 piece. Nice wee, near enough 20k earning there. I mean, do you mind well just to keep them? Or rather than put them in the sell box? 'Cause
Yeah, just keep them. I mean, because we're not going to be picking much stuff up.
yeah.
Much more stuff up like tonight. We really just want to do
Yeah.
the villagers. So purely because they were oranges and not our native fruit, it's worth picking them up. But yeah, we'll
Yeah.
keep them for the morning. We'll just sell them properly rather than the box.
Yeah.
So you do lose a bit of money in the box.
Yeah.
And I guess this early on in the game,
Every
can't really be affording to.
Yeah, every little bit counts. So for the sake of it, we don't really need to buy in just now. We've got space that we can leave it hanging about outside if we need to. Just worth it to get that little bit extra payoff from it.
Right, second to last one.
Second to last. So either it's our villager because we get somebody good, or we've got one more chance tonight. Let's see. That's plenty.
Let's have a look.
Oh,
Anteaters. Nope.
Anteaters stuck. Oh, it's Annabelle as well.
Oh, Kira's absolute worst islander.
Yeah, we're not a fan of
No.
Annabelle in
No.
this house.
Definitely not.
Right.
Okay, we obviously keep mentioning Kira, that is the child of the house, one of two, but she absolutely hates Annabelle, had Annabelle from the beginning, took her ages to get
Yeah.
rid of her.
It could take about 2 months for her to actually finally get rid of her.
Yeah.
And she was there from day one, I think.
Day one there, I think she was one of the
Oh, no, she
originals.
wasn't.
Was she?
No, she started with Genji and Flo. It was one of the first three.
Oh, one of the
she
first
took.
three.
And that was before.
Did she
She
actually
took
take her?
Annabelle, yeah.
Oh, so it was her own fault then?
It was the, yeah.
Oh, maybe not so much sympathy then.
But I think that was back right at the beginning when none of us had any idea what we were doing.
I think when it was the first time playing, you just kind of wanted to take villagers. I think you just took everybody
I know.
that was there because you just wanted to move on to the next bit. Plus, you didn't have the luxury of having lots of Nook Mile tickets.
That's
and
it.
It's 2000.
2000 ago, yeah. Whereas we've already saved up a load of them to be able to send over. So, oh yeah, if it was on the grind for Nook Miles to get the tickets, then it is really, really tough on those first few we do. But that's why I think we all just took people that were...
You would just take them, even if they were rubbish.
We also didn't really fully know everybody that we could get. Oh,
Frog.
just when we said about frogs, so it looks like we won't be filling our third spot tonight, because that is a no-go for me. Puddle's cool name, but unfortunately.
I'm just not a fan of the frogs.
Yeah.
There's that metal frog as well, the robot-y type one.
Is that not a bird? That
I'm
one?
sure there's a frog.
Can't remember. Anyway, Puddles, it's a no from us for tonight, so let's I think call it a night at that, since we've been
So, yeah.
2 streams in tonight and work tomorrow, but hopefully we can get back tomorrow, play some more games.
Ribbot.
Oh, Ribbit, okay.
It's like a robot, but it's a frog, so
It's a frog.
instead of robot, it's ribbit,
Ribbit.
because frogs obviously make that.
Ribbit.
Nice.
Sound. Well, on that note,
Oh, you got stung by
we
a
get stung by a
mosquito.
mosquito. We've learned about the sounds frogs
Frogs.
make. And I think we'll end it there, so thank you again for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.
Goodbye.